What's up, guys? I took this 2012 Toyota RAV4 in on a job. It needs new brakes, it needs a new exhaust system, and I figured I would take this opportunity to show you me repair that, and also to show you that no matter what brand the car is, it's still going to have some quality control issues. So even though Toyota is one of my favorite brands and definitely one of the more reliable brands out there, they still have some issues. In this case, it was their rust prevention, which you'll see this is only an 8-year-old car with only 80,000 miles on it, and it's got way more rust than an 8-year-old car should have, even though it's a Toyota. But Toyotas do have their issues, which I'm going to show you in this video. And like I said, I do love Toyotas, but every brand has trouble. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you me repair it, and then I'm going to give you guys some updates on my Jeep Compass, my $400 Jeep Compass, and my Dodge Dakota that I'm doing an engine swap on. So my main reason for making this video is just to provide content for you to show me doing the repairs, but I also want to just touch on the fact that it seems like Toyota fanboys are out there thinking that Toyotas have no issues at all. They're the best brand. They can never do any wrong, and if a Toyota breaks, it's the driver's fault. It's not the Toyota's fault. But you gotta acknowledge the fact that every brand has their shortcomings, and every brand has some quality control issues, no matter what it is. I'm seeing this recently with Tesla. On social media, there was some Teslas that the control arms would snap and the wheels fell off, and they had some quality control issues with panel gaps, and all the Tesla fanboys were just tweeting how it was the driver's fault, and none of this was Tesla's fault. And I didn't understand it. It just I don't know how they built such a strong fan base, but I want to knock some sense into people and show you that all cars have shortcomings. You can't just blame it on the drivers. Alright, so we're here in the warehouse today working on this just because it's so hot outside today. This is the RAV4. It's a 2012. I can do a quick walk around for you. It's got some dings and stuff on it. You know, that door's pretty dinged up there. You can already see the rust evidence by the fact that the jack point on that side is bent up pretty good. I did not do that, don't worry. That was the shop that these guys took it to first of all. But yeah, there's already rust issues on the jack stand for an 8-year-old car with only 80,000 miles on it. This angle might show it a little better. How it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be straight down, and it's like at a 45-degree angle right there. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to do the back brakes, and then after that I'll do the exhaust system. So let's do the back brakes first. So we'll just take a look at this rust situation under here for an 8-year-old car with less than 100,000 miles on it. I'll say it again. You know, it's not great. That's not how it should look. It's actually not uncommon for these RAV4s after their 10th year of being on the road to be condemned due to rust. I actually had another neighbor who had like a 2010 or something, and this year it was condemned due to the rust. It was not allowed to be welded, not allowed to be put back on the road again. They just had to junk it. This one's maybe got a couple more years left on it, but you know, it's not got too much left. This is not new news. Toyotas have been known to not be super great at rust prevention. Everybody knows it. It's not new news, so I won't harp on it too much, but there you go. Let's just do this brake job and get it over with, though. So we got the brake pads and the rotor out. You can see all the salt deposits here that Vermont leaves. But basically, if you look at these pads, this one's got like nothing left on it. This one's got a bunch. So the slider pins are also gummed up in here. We gotta loosen those up. All right, this side is done. It wasn't too hard. Luckily the bolts weren't rusted enough that the heads were stripped or anything like that. I just don't like how much rust there is for an 8-year-old car, you know? Anyway, let's go do the other side now. Hopefully it'll go just as smoothly. And yes, I did, I greased the caliper and freed up the slider pins and everything like that, so we should be all set. Alright, this bad girl's got all new rear brakes. That's all they wanted me to do, was the rear brakes and the exhaust, so I don't need to do the fronts. I'm gonna go take it for a spin and I'll come back if everything feels good and we'll go ahead and do the muffler. Alright, brakes feel good. Come to a stop. Yep, not sticking. No issues here. I think we're gonna be all set. Just gotta do a little bit of exhaust work now. So basically, the oops, sorry, let me turn the light. So from the catalytic converter back is all rusted through. So I'm just gonna chop it and replace it. So I'm here under the car. I just want to show you a trick that I use to get these exhaust little rubber holders off. So I always struggled with these. What I found easiest to do is push this to the edge. I'll do that now off camera. So now you can see it's compressed like that right up to the edge. And you take your long screwdriver, stick it through the back like this. So you see it comes all the way through like that. And then I kind of bend it down. Whoops. Well, it's hard with one hand, but I bend it off using the screwdriver like that. And there you go. Slips right out. I don't know if you can see that, but that's my trick. There's that piece of junk out. Let's put the new one in. All right, we got the new muffler lined up, as you can see, like that. I actually do not have the bolts. Here, I'll show you what bolts I'm talking about, but I'm missing, I can't get these out because they're too rusty and stripped. So I need to go to the auto store and get these so that I can connect it to the back pipe and to the resonator to this bit. So I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, or just go to the store later today. But I'll throw a clamp on the front there and we'll start it up and listen to it, and then I will go over the other things I said I'd go over in this video, which was the updates on the Jeep Compass and on the Dodge Dakota. Alright, so I clamped it on, where is it? Up here. I ended up double clamping it, make it nice and tight. It's quiet as can be. If I fire it up, I mean, you can't even hear it. With the fans going over there, you can't hear this thing. So I'm happy with that. Well, I'll update you on the Jeep first because that's a really easy update. Basically, I just ended up fixing the exhaust on it and I sold it for 1,100 bucks. So I think the total I put in, like, it was 1 hour of driving to get it total, because it's half hour there, half hour back, and then half hour putting the fixing the exhaust, which I might show some clips of here if you want to see them. The exhaust is disconnected, as you can see. Right there is disconnected from the rest of the pipe, so we got to reconnect that. This is what the old guy had on there. This is not exhaust rated. I don't even know what this is. It's got holes on the side. He had like cardboard in there. What do you think of that, Uncle Harry?
Junk. It's trash. trash!
It's trash! Yes, it is. We got the new exhaust, and these are the clamps. Don't worry, I'm gonna put it in. I won't make Uncle Harry do it. All right, we're putting it on now. We're at a rental house, so I don't have a lift or anything, but we'll make it work. Let's get this guy out of the way first. Oh, it rolled. Oh, can you get it? Yeah. Okay. The Cox can get it. On there. Scooch that back. Oh, that's not gonna work. Instead. Oh, come on down. Come on, Will. Come on, big girl.
It is almost in.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Let's get them clamps on there.
Get it out. Give it a run. Oh yeah. A lot quieter.
A little bit of a leak, we'll tighten it more, but it's way quieter. Oh yeah, okay, that's crushed. We're done.
That's not coming off.
No, sir. Here's what it sounds like on the inside. Brand new.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Good. Listen to that thing. So as you saw, it didn't take very long to put that exhaust on, or the clamps on. And I know the clamps are not supposed to face downward because they get snagged on stuff, but I was just trying to sell it quick down the road, so I didn't worry too much about it. Ended up selling it for $1,100, so $700 profit, more like $680 because of the clamp I bought. $680 profit for 3 hours work. It was worth it to me, so that thing's sold. I could have sold it for more, but I would feel guilty doing so, just because I got such a good deal on it. And the person I sold it to, he's gonna really love it. He said he's gonna fix it all up. So that Jeep is sold, and we're moving on to new projects. Update on the Dakota. This one is not going as well as the Jeep went. So basically I got this engine in here. She should be ready to fire up. However, I keep getting this no bus issue on the dashboard. So if you guys know what this is, let me know, because I'm still fighting it. But basically it shows up the odometer. Give it a second. Then it blinks 3 times. And then it says no bus. What no bus means is that means there's no communication to the PCM. So basically all it does is it just cranks. Like that. So I'm looking for grounds, looking for any wiring kinks, anything like that. I haven't found anything yet. I'm working with the fuses and jump some fuses and everything like that. No luck. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know, because I'm definitely struggling. Oh, I took the old PCM out of that one and I put it in. As you can see, I got that one plugged in instead of that one, but I just can't figure it out yet, so we're still working on that. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know or send me an email. Anyway guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.